and welcome back to Reading Homestuck Hiveswap Friendsim. We got June, Mason, and Arthur here today, as well as yours truly.
Hello.
Yo, yo.
Yo, yes.
Yo.
Yes, good. Anyway,
Yosh.
Why did the title just jiggle a bit?
oh, yeah.
Does it do that when you hover over it?
That happens anytime I hover over it. I've been doing it for a
that's-
few episodes every so often now, so it's
I guess
kinda-
I just only just now noticed it.
Yeah, well, I mean, you know.
Jiggling and wiggling.
Does it
Wow.
do anything if you click on it?
That's... No.
It'd be really funny if it took you to the exact same site we're on.
Sight?
It just
link to
restarts the
itself.
title music.
No,
It does like the Mario 64 ripple
crashes.
effect.
It force crashes and then automatically reopens the game. Just to fuck with some heads. Anyway. Let us begin.
Let us leave.
Alright, who wants to do the narration? Who did the narration last time? I think it was Arthur? Was it Arthur who did the narration? Yeah, okay.
Probably.
Okay. Who wants to do one of the voices for the characters coming up? Arthur, June, Mason?
I would like to do a voice, but I don't know what voice to do.
I
voiced anybody in a
want to
while,
take a
but
back
other
seat
than
for
the
this
narrator.
episode, if that's alright.
Alright, fair enough.
Okay.
You take a back
Yeah,
seat,
sure.
I'll do narration.
I'll
Arthur,
leave it to
Mason,
you
deal with the
three.
other two. You deal with the two characters.
I'll just be running commentary.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because there's two characters this time, so...
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
That's
Alright.
crazy.
And I'll take
I
narration.
know, right? What a
Time to
wild
team up,
com-
Arthur.
Armed with your fresh heaps of hard-won cultural knowledge, you continue on your journey. Troll life sure is complicated, not to mention troll romance. You really aren't interested in getting into all that. Your life is complicated enough, and adding an additional level of angst on top of that does not sound ideal. Friendship is about all you can handle right now. Boy, do you love to handle it. Just get your fingers all up in there and squish that shit around.
Yeah, 'cause it's the same narration
intro.
every-
It's the same intro.
Oh yeah, of course.
Cuprum and Follicle.
Oh, gee, I wonder what one of them
Bro, the
is
name
named.
Follicle goes kind of heavy.
It does. I do like that
It does
name.
kind of go hard. I'm not gonna lie. I
L
like it.
K Y L, or was it
Follicle?
LYKL?
Yeah, I
It
kind of goes
It is.
hard.
It is
I'm just
pretty damn hard.
I'm just expecting two goblin voices to come out.
I will leave that
Just
up
like-
to the professionals.
Oh yeah, no.
I will leave that to
I'll
the
leave it to the
professionals in
professionals to
charge.
decide, but like,
Oh yeah, what voice?
Arthur, do you want to go goblin mode? I'm fine with whatever.
I don't even know what voice I want to do.
We'll
don't
we'll
even
wait
know
for them
which
to
one
show
you
up and we'll
want.
get a read on them.
You two haven't even
I
decided
don't
which
really
ones of
mind.
them you're going to voice each. Anyway,
Yeah,
wandering deeper into the city, you wash up on the shores of what looks like a rougher part of town. Comparatively, everything about Alternia is rough, but down here the streets get narrower, dingier, the buildings are run down, streetlights flicker, and the patrolling drones look less inclined to serve and protect and more likely to shoot you and claim it was self-defense.
Oof.
god damn.
Current issue.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Society, am I right, guys?
Society.
When there's a
Society
system of
text.
governance.
Me when there is a system.
The system of...
There is a system of governance, guys.
this war is a people's war.
Bloodbound moment. Bloodbound moment. Anyway, you haven't seen any tracks, but if you had, this place would definitely be on the wrong side of them. Again, emphatically,
Oh my god.
you don't know what you're talking about. Everything you know has been gleaned from exceedingly painful trial by fire. But this looks like the sort of place no one cares about except the people who live there.
Well, in
Damn,
some
we ended
cases,
up in-
almost very literal trial by fire, considering we had to bake out in the Alternian sun.
Yeah, well, that was... to be fair, that was somewhere completely different. So that wasn't... This time it was more a trial by weed. With this sort of, I guess, tax bracket, question mark? Cast? I don't know.
Time for the postcode wars.
Yeah. A noisy...
It's like postcode lottery, but if you win, they just kill you.
No, it's postcode lottery, but everyone has guns. And
Someone's knocking at the door.
Postcode shottery.
Someone's ringing the bell.
A noisy group of trolls spills onto the street up ahead, and you quickly duck behind a row of garbage cans.
Oh yeah, bitch.
Yeah, there she is. It's the groom. I think it's the groom. No, the crown's different.
It's a Groomulord.
No,
I'm guessing that
Not
word at the bottom
Groomulord.
says obey.
Well, I'd assume so. Yes. But yeah, no. The
It
crown...
says welcome.
It says the first rule is to have fun
What it says is
and be
It's like
yourself.
a hyperlink to a review page.
no. What it is it is the equivalent of having a.
It's
poster
a
that
link
says,
to,
"In Comic
Condis
Sans."
Gaming.
It has at the bottom in the Alternia equivalent of Comic Sans is hello.
Of Sonic Sans.
Sonic Sans.
No.
It's Sonic Sans.
No.
It's just a link to Condis Gaming.
But again, yeah, no.
Condis Gaming.
I've-
Oh, no wonder she's a group.
All right, you little guppies, welcome back to Condis Gaming.
I will quickly reiterate, the crown is, I believe,
no
different, so I
way.
do not believe it is the Groomulord. I think it's just
What, you think that's
someone-
Fefri?
No, I think that's the current heiress, because Fefri hasn't been born yet.
I thought it was like there was only ever like two.
Yeah, there is only two. And there
Like Sith
currently
Lords.
is two. There currently is two. The Condis, and whoever that is. Fefri doesn't exist yet.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
There's only ever
wonder if
two,
we'll
not
ever
there's
meet
only
any of
two
these
ever. You know,
characters.
different positioning in the sentence.
Yeah.
Anyway, you've recently become gun shy around groups, especially since most of these guys look fancy and wearing symbols in varying shades of blue.
We don't use a gun. We have our own deadly weapon.
But
Ah, yeah. Smacks ass, I've got my own powerful weapon.
Do I look like I need your power?
Smack Assassin is just an actual thunderclap.
Yep.
Not to generalize, but blue bloods are starting to freak you out. Everybody here messes with you, but the higher castes do it with a government sanction. These particular blue bloods all look as lost as you did several friends ago. Gazing around in varying flavors of bemusement and frustration. They glance nervously between each other and the looming buildings on either side. Well,
Who do you want to be?
we meet
Well
them.
done.
Do you want to be Follicle?
Yeah, sure.
Alright.
I'm guessing that's the one with
I'm
all the
assuming
hair.
it's the one with all the hair and the, the blacked out eyes.
And he's on the back.
And their dog's out. I just noticed
Okay.
at the
That makes
side.
Oh my
sense.
god, those dogs are barking.
Regrettably.
Do you?
Realism.
I want this to be a combined effort. Do you have any idea, Arthur, for voices that we can do?
I was just gonna go like, hey, it's me!
Oh, it's a goblin mode.
Alright,
Okay, we'll go goblin mode then.
Okay, so we got
This is Follicle's voice.
Hi!
Follicle. Fuck
I'm
it.
gonna love
You
this.
guys are gonna have to remember what these are gonna mean, but I'm gonna just put Goblin Mode 1 and Goblin Mode 2.
Yours is
Called
like
by
higher
Goblin
pitch.
Toad.
Hang. So
Ow.
yours.
T-O.
So Mason's is Goblin Mode.
So mine is
Yours is
mine is Goblin Toad because the toes are out.
Okay.
Fuck it.
Oh no!
I
Oh,
was,
you meant
I was gonna use it as a reminder for mine because it's
No.
slightly similar to
It is what
Toad.
it is.
yeah. I understand what you mean now. I thought you meant Goblin Toad.
Is Goblin Toad TOAD. Follicles is Goblin Toad TOED.
This is Follicle's. This is Follicle's voice.
Oh, this is gonna be fun. I'm looking forward to this.
This is.
Alright, here we
Give me
go.
a second here. Give me a second here to get this in on the. get
You
this in
grabbed
on-
them both by the head and used their horns. You could make like tongs.
I feel like you could link
Yeah.
them together and
Yeah, I was about
they'd
to say,
spin
if you
around and
just-
have perpetual
if you just
motion.
sort of- if you just sort of like bash their heads together in the right
A
way, you
completely
just sort of,
renewable
like,
energy
you
resource.
just immediately get them like a fucking rat king just stuck together.
Alright, let's go then.
Fucking cool as hell.
Alright. Yep, no,
Beavis and Butthead day
no,
one.
they're Beavis
Okay.
and Butthead. They're Beavis and Butthead. We found Beavis and Butthead.
Oh my god, it's Beavis and Butthead!
I know, we're sticking with the voices, but, you know.
Hey, June. I
Yeah.
think I know what this guy's typing quirk is, and it's pretty easy to figure out if you just look at the start of the sentence.
Oh my.
He talks in green text.
Yep.
You know, this
Oh,
guy
no.
could use developing a new skill. Perhaps tulpomancy.
Oh. I have some recommendations.
Yes.
Oh my god, I do know what that is.
Astute knowledge. Anyway.
I like to think that darker band around the bag on his back is actually tied to the like headpiece that he's got on, so he's holding it up with his head, and the straps are not actually attached to the bag.
The straps are decorative. He's holding it up with just his raw, ultra muscular neck.
Yep.
Motherfucker is hench, but only between the chin and shoulders.
This guy works out at the library.
I'm just imagining like an image of like Equius going, "Where do you work out?" I know
Oh, where
Equius
do
doesn't
you
sound
work
like that,
out?
but like,
The
"Oh,
gallows.
where do you work out?" and then what it just responds with the fucking.
Anyway, yeah. With a hot jolt of adrenaline, you realise you aren't the only person hiding in a pile of garbage. There's someone else. Two someones, actually. What you initially take as one large, lumpy troll resolves, on second glance, into two smaller trolls, a girl and a boy. The girl is clinging to the boy's back, like a very greasy sloth. Looks like a pretty precarious position, in your opinion. You've recently become an expert in falling down.
Yep.
Right on beat when I started thinking.
My reaction to that physical collapse.
Toriel just walks in from stage right.
Toriel walks in, trips over her own feet, and fucking faceplants.
No,
Poor lovely lady.
not
That's sad.
unfair.
Right.
Anyway, they are both skinny and stringy, but damn, you thought that smell was from the garbage, but it might be them.
Oh hell no.
That's me.
Yeah.
Blue's just busy living their pathetic lives,
Oh, it's Vega. That's what I'm doing.
walking out of their hives.
I'll just quickly make a note of this so that it can actually be used later properly.
If I had my way, you'd all be burning in hell.
I'll let.
You know, it's almost kind of reminding me of Bitsy from Legends of Adventurous.
Didn't know that, unfortunately, but that's kind of fun.
Bitsy's funny. Bitsy's very funny.
These things happen. Voices are used in different places. It do be like that.
Alright.
Straight into our trap.
Idiots never see it coming.
What the fuck was that flash?
I don't know, but it was creepy.
Personas 5.
It sometimes
Was
flashes
it?
back to earlier scenes. I believe that was a flashback to the narration.
It sometimes happens when I just like when I tab out, which I unfortunately have to do relatively often in the early parts of these episodes.
Yeah.
So I'm
Just
just
to
going
make sure
to.
everything's
I'm
fine.
just going to.
Well,
type-
to establish the voices.
Yeah.
yeah.
Establishing the voices, getting the signs, which I'm going to do in a second. I'm just going to type in for follicle, Beavis and Butthead.
They're combined.
Just combined.
With our powers combined.
Fusion's just a cheat tactic to make rituals stronger.
Yeah. Follicle is actually a fake name. It's actually Butvis.
But
They used the Patara
Butvis
earrings.
and Beathead.
Behead.
Behead. That's
yeah,
what happens when the bag on the back gets too
gallows
heavy.
and
It just pulls the head off.
Just pulls the.
It's just like one of those like
sound. It's not even like. He's not dead. He's just
no.
Like...
It's one of those it's the Minecraft like that pop sound that.
Lego collapsing noise.
Anyway, you ask if they mean the trolls out on the street. Probably you should just mind your own business, but when the fuck have you ever done that before?
Yeah.
Also, it's nice to see someone besides you getting mocked for once. You kind of want to join in on the mocking.
Who the fuck are you? Where did you come from?
A trash creature! Born out of trash! La 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 la.
Okay, that is a character
Turn
that
into
appears
Kenshiro.
that's a character that appears in later seasons of Dimension 20 Fantasy High now. I do love this sort of like range, this sort of general area that we're at right now. But when we get to the next narration page, oh, it's right there. It's right there. So they're going to just keep chuckling to themselves while I grab both of their signs. One by one here.
Oh, they got
Whose sign
separate
do we wanna
signs.
Are they twins?
Whose sign do we want to see first? They each have
The
different
order they
signs.
spoke in, do it follicle.
So I guess
and
follicle
then
first. Then.
Follicle first,
Fucker.
alright.
Cuprum.
Also alphabetical. So here's
Follicle and
follicles.
fulcrum.
Here's follicles sign first. Genitarius. Sign of the sapient. That is a gold sign.
Me when I'm a
Void.
human.
Yes. Yeah, it's exactly what I thought.
Yeah. Which
Me
I
when
think-
I'm a human.
Yep, that is our first void bound, if I'm not mistaken.
Oh, that's cool.
Could
Our
be.
first void bound so
Oh yeah,
far.
finally.
And then we have Cuprum's sign, which is Gemnius, sign of the Canny, which is,
That's another fucking hope.
as said last time,
I believe you said
another
that last time,
CrossFit
yeah.
hope.
So now your argument is valid.
Now my argument is
When
valid.
does it
Took me a
ever
second.
end?
They both look like spaceships.
Yeah.
They do, yeah.
I can see that. Anyways. Well, so much for not getting mocked. These two were probably equal opportunity mockers. Though, they mock everyone. Kind of like Polyper had been with murder.
Murder is a pathway to many abilities some consider to be unnatural.
Some
They keep
consider to
snickering.
be illegal.
They keep snickering. You can't help thinking you are being called out. Alright, what are we gonna do? We're gonna stick up
Alright,
for ourselves, or we're
let's
gonna
be a
just
real
take it
man
down?
and take it lying down.
Yeah.
Alright.
let's be mocked.
Honestly, knowing the
Let us
MSPA
be
reader,
mocked.
I would not be surprised if this meant just straight lie down on the fucking ground and just start.
Lie down and cry.
And then they start tap dancing on us.
Yep.
They just start getting jiggy with it.
It's like the scene in Collide where like Clover starts tap dancing on Karkat.
Almost forgot to save.
Ooh. That was close.
Close call. You never thought about what a weirdly sexual idiom that is.
Damn it, MSPA reader.
MSPA reader, we are not in volume 7 yet.
I thought
Save it.
I thought you
Save this.
I thought you were only interested in friendship.
I am not against
Bro, that guy's
this
lying.
energy, but
Nobody
save it for next
protests
week.
that much and it is not lying.
Save it for next week.
That's the I swear the MSPA reader is actually like the MS Freak.
They're kind of a freak.
Kind of a weirdo. What the hell's he doing here?
They don't belong here.
I think that's
You're waiting for me to do something, but I was drinking water.
It's okay. That's not the first time we've done freak
I was
instead
waiting
of
for
creep.
Arthur to just break out into creep, but like,
Yeah, you were waiting, but I was just drinking water.
Yeah,
So,
man,
and
this
I was
Arthur,
like,
Arthur, duet
I was on my
as
own
Follicle
time.
and Cuprum.
What?
Do you want a duet as Follicle and Cuprum?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, on three.
Timer.
Okay, okay.
On
1,
three.
2.
Well, you said 3. I'm.
Okay, 1, 2, 3.
Cause I'm a creep. I'm a weirdo. What the hell am I doing here? I don't belong here. Wow. Wow. She's
It's getting slower. Run, run,
Completely leaves Follicle's range. I love how it just completely exists in
Hello.
Audience, I hope you enjoyed that.
I think that's hands down the best Shade Boy song number we've ever had.
oh my god.
I don't think we're going to top that for a while. I'm not saying we'll never top it, but it's gonna take some time. And
Oh my god,
very
I'm
good
streaming tonight. I forgot about that.
Anyway, you never thought about what a weirdly sexual idiom that is. Regardless, you decide to swallow your protest. Yeah, that's a pretty sexual also. Thanks, English language. You don't want to start out a friendship with hostility. If you'd had parents, they would have...
Oh my god.
Alright, law dropped.
Fatherless
You had
behaviour.
parents.
Motherless behaviour.
Nice. Rub that in my open face.
God damn.
Generally parentless behaviour. But yes, they would have told you that 2 wrongs don't make a right.
Actually, that's wrong. That's why you need a second. What the hell?
Did you start a video?
No, well, I opened my phone and it was already on a video. But I was going to say, actually, that's wrong, and that's why you need a second wrong to balance that out.
Yeah.
Anyway, you could argue it isn't worth trying to befriend people who open with insults, but that's just how people are here. You gotta roll with it or get out of town. And since you literally can't go anywhere, you'll just roll. And you really, really want more friends. Addiction is a powerful thing.
I'm a friendship addict.
Alright, time to put on that stupid fucking video of the bird.
What?
If anyone has ever studied any kind of psychology and they've done an addiction lesson, they will know the video about the bird. He drinks a little droplet, he's all happy, and he gets all fucked up. And he starts looking like a bad guy from Rain World at the end.
I'm sorry, what?
Rain World's a good game.
Well-
let me try and find that when I'm talking about.
Yeah,
I mean, I've heard Rainbow's good, I just don't get the
Editor me,
rest.
Rain World. explaining
Evil
this.
bird.
Editor me, while he's explaining
Is
what
it the
that
Miros
was,
bird?
play
Yeah.
that video, but speed it up to an extent where, you know, it starts when he starts
It's like-
explaining it and stops when he stops explaining it. No matter how...
So that's going to be unintelligible, that's good.
Yeah, gotta be...
That's good, I like it.
completely
Unintelligible.
Anyway.
Right, so this is what I was talking about. It's called a Miros bird. It looks like that. And then I'm going to look up
damn.
addiction bird.
Oh my god. Addiction bird.
Yeah, look, I googled it and that's what it is. So it starts out like this,
Person.
and then he gets a bit,
Oh no,
he
I've
gets
seen,
a bit
I've,
weird.
I've, I
he gets
have
all,
seen this video.
he gets a little bit fucked up, and then by the end, ooh,
Yeah, I've seen it.
evil bird. Oh wow, they've got a fun little graphic. It shows all the stages, and then he becomes the Miros bird.
Yeah, it does become the Miros.
And that,
like Hollow
kids,
Knight.
is why you never do any drugs. I
it looks like,
still need to
it
properly
doesn't look
play
like-
Hollow Knight.
Not a huge amount like Hollow. To me, it looks more like what's it? Limbo, I think it was. I think.
That's the one.
Limbo, I love
old
Limbo.
indie game. So, is
Yeah. It does kind of look like.
They
it
made
does kinda look like
Inside,
Limbo.
question mark.
Yes, I know what you're talking about now.
Yeah. Anyway, you admit that you don't have ulcers and that you are pretty used to insults these days. You include an affected shrug to demonstrate just how easily everything rolls off your back. You add in a little a contrite little kick at the pavement and hang your head, even if you aren't quite sure what you did wrong.
Exist.
That's me.
Yep.
La 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 la. Rusty dunks on their own damn self. Don't have to do shit. Rusty dunks on themselves. Can't have shit unless wherever this fucking place is.
Alternia.
Especially Lestalem.
Control Detroit.
But I'm pretty sure Lestalem is from a Final Fantasy.
Can't have shit at Alternia.
Can't have shit in Detroit. Anyway, this could be kind of relaxing.
That's
for
not
us.
you, that's me.
Metaphorical.
Wait, shit.
Basically, for you, Arthur, just
Don't
look at,
steal my
look for a little
lines.
arrow at the start. Look for a
Oh
little
yeah,
arrow
the
at
green
start.
text.
Yeah,
Yes,
the
yes,
green-
yes.
This
and
could
also
be-
there's no gaps.
This could be kind of relaxing for us.
The girl turns a weird, spidery face towards you.
You should come hang out.
Wait. What? You want to hang out with this bottom feeder?
Okay, Kuprum. That's 7 characters at the end of a sentence you didn't need to describe the MSPA reader.
You want to hang out with this certified bottom? How dare you! I've been reading Omegaverse and I know that these motherfuckers lose.
Not no Megaverse.
They look like a huge drag.
This is just reminding me of when I like was explaining what Cake Verse is to a friend.
I
of
don't
mine.
know what that is. I only barely know what Omegaverse is, but I enjoy the references.
It's
amazing.
heaven, Raiden. Shed the internet lately.
I already have enough dead weight with your ass to drag around.
Oh man, you really hit the jackpot with these guys. 2 friends for the price of 1, and with the worth of half of 1.
To answer your earlier question that you may have forgotten you asked. Cooper hacked their Palm Husk GPS to bring them down here.
Oh my god, he's an elite hacker.
Idiots can't do shit without their fancy tech. And I'm about to zero all these gonks that steal their top shelf premium chrome.
That's
Blue Bloods
Cream
are-
Tomb.
The Blue Bloods are all arguing now. Somebody throws a punch, you figure it's a good prank if a little mean-spirited. Follicle stops yanking at Kuprum's hair and looks at you.
Wow, you really are pretty basic. Hey, Cooper.
She gives his hair another yank, like it's reins and he's her horse. Kuprum grins, showing a bunch of big, blunt teeth. He raises a hand that crackles with white, hot energy.
Those teeth don't look blunt, and that does not look white. That looks like yellow and blue.
You know, yellow and...
Nah, bro.
Yellow and like a purplish
Nah,
bluish
bro.
sort of...
Yeah, it's sort of purpley bluish. Yeah.
Yeah, blue purpley.
Details, schmeetails.
Yes, your stomach clenches and
I don't
your
wanna hear about
feet
the
leave
schmeetails.
the pavement just enough for your toes to drag along the ground as you float over to them. For a few seconds, you have 0 control over your body.
Nothing new there.
What's new?
Kuprum lets you go and you land hard enough on your heels to make your ankles twinge. One of the flickering street lights shines down on Follicle's face. What you had initially taken as deep-set eyes are actually no eyes. They're black holes in her face. Looks super creepy and also super painful.
Yeah, so what? You think I would just have eyes like some kind of normie?
Jesus Christ, it really
I like
is
that.
It really is the basement dweller duo, for real.
Damn. And they're just as stinky.
Yeah. Oh no, yeah. Basement dweller duo. Anyway, you would never accuse her of that. That isn't really a word you have in your lexicon. Arthur.
LOL.
He keeps doing that. Saying the word instead of laughing. It's actually a hell of a power play.
Goddamn idiot doesn't know a case of void rot when they see it.
Void rot.
Well, this guy's never been exposed to the horrors of the universe encroaching on your mind and devouring your very essence. What a fucking loser! Have you never met a gold blood before?
You have. But you aren't sure if Sirava counts. They're an internet celebrity, for one thing. For another, they have eyes. Well, one eye. And the other one wasn't lost to void rot. Whatever the hell that is. Wonder if that's why she's on top of Cuprum. He's some kind of combination steed and seeing eye dog.
Void rot means my body doesn't retain energy like it's supposed to. Just look it up on Gorgle.
Love the fact that that it's just Gorgle.
No.
Worst
we'd love
name
that.
for an app.
We'd
but
love
also,
Gorgle.
also controversially, best name for an app.
Yeah.
I hope that actually that word behind on the poster actually just says Gorgle.
This is Gorgle. That's the logo.
Gorgle
It's just a face.
Gorgle advert.
It's just a slightly wonky picture of a face. Anyway.
It means I'm dying constantly all the time.
Oh, that sucks, bro.
I was about to say, yeah.
You almost point out that technically everyone is dying all the time, but you sense this isn't the moment for fake deep fuckery. It really sounds like it blows, though. You tell her how sorry you are.
What do you mean? Why would you be sorry? You didn't do anything.
Actually, I'm the progenitor of it.
Besides, stand there looking ugly. Got him.
I'm sorry for doing that, bro.
Yeah.
Idiot thinks it makes a difference. Like what they think actually matters. La 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 la.
I love these two.
Can't wait for Trizza to take this one down to the coal fields for a little R&R.
More foreshadowing.
We heard the name Trizza before? I feel like we have. I
No,
don't know.
there's other names that we've heard before.
Yeah, other names that we've heard before that.
I think this is the third occasion where we've heard a name of someone we haven't met yet.
Well, hopefully we meet.
Because there was one when we were talking to Amicia, I think. I think there was also the pop star that we didn't get to meet in
pop
Zebra's
star
route,
that
but there was also another one
cunt
that I
was
can't
doing
remember when that was.
Yeah.
No.
And then there are a bunch of other characters that have appeared technically or been relevant to the story in some way, but haven't actually shown up on screen or haven't had a speaking line, like the person that in the end of L-Word's route, Ella just fucked off to go flirt with instead.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
Well, the fact that
MSPA
we're hearing names probably means we're going to meet him eventually.
Rest and relaxation. Sounds nice, actually.
Yep,
I was about to say, yeah, it's just like
absolutely not.
slaughter and slicing or some bullshit.
Neither of those begin with R, but okay.
Neither of those begins with S. That is the wrong letter
And
of the
S.
alphabet. Anyway,
Slice and sway.
it's also S and S.
No, this is what it reminded me of.
Anyway, Arthur.
rampage and rending.
Ah.
Wow, and here was me thinking we could get through a whole conversation without bringing up precious Trizza.
LOL, Trizza rules. I love Trizza.
I know, dipshit.
You rack your recent memories, trying to figure
A
out
Gorgle.
if you know
Look,
what a
Yeah,
Trizza
just use
is,
Gorgle.
Or poo.
Trizza is basically the third member of this relationship, considering how goddamn horny you are. To get her cybernetic tentacles up in you.
No thank you.
Wow.
What? Is that supposed to make me feel bad? Yeah, I like getting fucked by tentacles, loser. I know what I like.
Okay.
I'm a
Any
freak,
Dimension
and I'm gonna
20
make it
fans in
your
the audience.
problem.
Honestly fair.
Any Dimension 20 fans in the audience, if you didn't know which character he sounded like by at this point, you definitely will by this stage.
Who are you saying I sound like?
It's,
I've watched most.
spoilers for Dimension 20 Season 2, Dimension 20 Fantasy
Which
High
one?
Season 2 onwards. Baby.
Okay.
The character-
Oh my god, yeah!
Yeah, baby. It's
Yeah, I'm a
it's-
little freak.
yeah, little
I'm a little freak, bro.
blood demon familiar thing. That
Yeah, I
is
remember that
spot
guy.
on.
Oh,
That's
he's
spot on
he's a
perfect.
real forgettable character. Yeah, it's a baby.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, fair enough.
Yeah, that is
Alright,
kind of
I'm
spot
sticking
on
with
the
this
vibe
voice
we've got
now.
right now. I mean, hey, it's the voice you already were using, and it seems perfect. So
I'll have sex with a tentacle machine, and I'll make you watch. Sounds great, actually.
You watch too much Eastern Alternian pornography.
It'll be way better than sitting around with you. Fucking loser, always sucking me dry. Hold on. What?
this sure is something you're witnessing right here. Must be that Black Rom stuff Zebra briefly filled you in on.
Oh, Zebra is canon, goddammit.
Deborah.
You cock a hit.
I know what you're singing, but that sounded like McDonald's. Zebra.
No.
Always look like a Deborah.
Always looked like a Deborah. I too am a fan of Baby Driver.
Yeah.
Damn.
Somebody at my work called Deborah. So I keep singing it.
Cock a hip and compliment them on the obviously incredibly healthy pitch romance they've got going on here. Because, as everyone knows, there's nothing to people in a lover's spat like more than someone interrupting them to spout random bits of cultural knowledge. That separates them, metaphorically at least. Physically, Follicle stays clinging to Kuprum's back.
Wrong again, fuck bulge.
We're pale.
Oh, Moirels.
Yeah, bro, I mean, I can see that. I'm looking at you, fucking idiots.
So pale.
Oh, pale. That's the nice one. The petting one where you talk about your feelings and then don't have sex.
What? You got something to say?
Oh, that was a what? Not a what?
You guys really don't have your shit together, huh? That would be what I'd be like. You guys really don't seem that you really
Okay.
just.
I think that's
Do
gonna
we
end
wanna-
up being the good
Do
ending.
we want to go with you guys really don't
Let's.
seem to
I mean,
have
we're
your
gonna
shit
have to
together?
at some point. Let's
'Cause
go
I
with
think
it.
this'll- yeah, fuck it.
Just go for it. Yeah.
You mentioned just offhandedly to us how
No, I would not. I'd be like, you guys are
Chill
fucked
out.
up.
you
bro.
guys,
You guys are
fuck,
freaks.
like seek
You guys are some
couples
You guys
fucked
are
up little
freaks.
freaks.
You guys are
Fine.
weirdos. What the hell are you
You
doing?
guys are some fucked up little freaks. I can't lie.
Dude, it's creep.
I mean, they are.
No,
No,
I
we-
know.
I know. I'm just saying it's the second time.
I know it's creep, but my brain.
I mean, I've made that mistake before as well.
Fuck it, for the
They're both
purposes
funny.
of this channel, it's both. It's
Yeah,
a
it
constant
really is.
state of superposition between creep and freak.
I be freaking that shit.
Freaking you.
I be a weirdo.
Every time I close my eyes.
Anyway, you mention as clearly as possible that they might have a few things they need to work on. No pressure or anything. Just it's a stuff helpful friend does. Mentions shortcomings and crappy relationship dynamics. Having friends is great. The light glitters on Coprum's goggles, even as it's sucked into the black hole of follicles and not eyes.
Damn.
You calling me out? Huh? You're coming to my hive and spouting this shit?
You're coming to my hive, suck my
Ask for
vocals, call me gay.
Ask for the real Copram. I'll fuck you up, I'll stab you, I will.
Come down to Alternia, ask for the real government.
Smevic Alternia.
Not cut from.
Smevic Alternia.
I'm sorry, he turns into a power drill.
Tripping, bro.
It's the only way I can imagine his like mic just wafflingly loud.
Oh,
Oh,
Christ. Anyway.
Yeah, it's not bass, it's got to be treble that ruins it.
Yeah, it's got to be the
Treble boosted.
Yeah, motherfucker's treble boosted. No,
Me when
he's-
Sonic Force's
him
final boss.
screaming into his shitty mic, it's literally just pitch perfect flashbang sound effect.
It's the least funny bit of all time.
Truly was one of my best.
Yeah. Quite fittingly for the two people we have in front of us, pure gold. Anyway, you point out that this is a trash heap. Though you don't want to judge, you might have a trash hive.
It's a figure of speech.
Actually,
Kind of like, go fuck yourself.
wow.
Honestly real.
shut up. Got him.
Bitch.
Shut up, Lamau.
Both of them look-
Got him.
Both of them look pissed, but Cuprum looks extra pissed.
I know what this is. You're out to steal my girl.
What?
What?
You really think you can give Fall what she needs? What she craves?
He's making it sound like a fetish rather than a medical condition. Maybe it's both.
You really want to come
hope
with me, motherfucker?
That is honestly pretty cool looking.
That honestly looks kind of sick. The hairs on the back
Yeah,
of your neck
it does
stand on
actually look kinda
end.
sick.
That's how loud he yells. Or maybe it's the crackles of energy slowly emanating from his pores and building like a sine wave. At first, you think it's just you finally cracking under all the pressure, but it's really happening. The glow of white-hot electricity rolls up his arms and shoulders and into Follicle, where it travels over the length of her body and centers where her eyes should be. She shivers and lets out a short, slightly lewd sound, her hands tightening Kuprum's wild hair. Man, you really shouldn't be watching this. You're blushing something fierce. But okay. Think he gets what's going on? Kind of symbiosis. His energy overflows when he gets upset. Follicle sucks up that energy to treat her void rot. He's her giant battery.
I put a battery into my Wii remote and it got turned on.
You remember Sarava mentioning...
What the fuck?
Yeah, I'm just gonna move past that. You remember Sarava mentioning...
I'm mugging right now, Mason. That was a good one.
Powerful gold bloods have a tendency to get harvested for their energy. Maybe Cuprum is one of those powerful psychics.
He wishes. Trizza's gonna chew him up and spit him out. Specifically, he wishes for that to happen. Then I'm really gonna have to find another sucker to leech off.
Follicle is looking at you, considering. Well, we aren't actually sure if she can see you. Definitely not with her eyes, since she doesn't have those. Maybe she's like a cricket. Don't they hear with their legs or some horseshit like that?
What? This guy? Please.
Sure, why not? I'm getting sick of your shit anyway.
Oh god, are they breaking up right in front of you?
Where did Cuprum go?
That was
Did he just like
he's
turn around
behind her.
immediately?
Or it was turned around, I don't know.
Not the gamer headset, by the way.
Also,
I
whole
really
time.
enjoyed that
What?
movement. That was like really, that was very uncanny.
Oh yeah, it was.
Yeah.
It was
very
quite
uncanny,
creepy.
but also kind of a little goofy, a little weird mix of goofy and creepy
Yeah.
there, I don't know.
It was just like really odd and really funny.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway,
That
Follicle Crew-
movement is to me what finding Korean Radiohead was. It was just like such a left field.
Korean
Yeah.
radio.
Korean.
oh yeah, no, this
Korean
was a
radio.
while ago.
Radiohead.
This was a while ago, actually.
I'm listening to Korean Radiohead right now. It's really funny. It's just this Korean guy just made the most depressing Radiohead playlist I've ever heard, and it's like such a funny concept. There you go, Korean Radiohead.
Anyway, Follicle
Oh, okay.
crawls down.
But like, obviously,
off the-
this guy, it's like best songs for reading and work, and it opens with the one that starts with a job that slowly kills you. Yeah, alright. Korean Radiohead knows what's up.
Yeah,
He's based. He's
very real
based.
for that. Anyway, Follicle crawls down off of Cuprum's back and starts across a filthy alley floor towards you, scuttly and bug-like. And now instead of yelling, Cuprum is snickering. Actual laughter, not lols. That's a good sign, right? It's not when friends can laugh together. Especially when shit gets awkward.
Oh no! he sighed,
He just fucking...
jittered off the screen.
He's like,
It wasn't even a clean
Oh
movement. He was just like, bup, 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 bup.
I will now become the most powerful being in all of the known universe. No one can stop me. I will burn this planet to the ground. There are no more innocents as far as I am concerned. Now give me you're the most powerful ass on Alternia. Or I'm gonna go get fucked by some kind of tentacled freak.
Anyway, Mason...
Correct.
You think you can power me the way I need?
Whoa, she's right in your face. She really, really needs a shower. You don't have room to talk. It's been a long time since Tagora's ablution trap. Besides, judging someone based on their personal hygiene is shallow, right? It's what's on the inside that counts. Yeah, you're sure that's the sort of thing that makes you deep.
Believe your
I
first
mean-
impression about everyone.
You should. I think the takeaway from this is if somebody has poor personal hygiene. It's probably indicative that they are struggling. And if you can take on somebody who's struggling, sure, look past it. But if you can't, it can be a warning sign.
Also, they might potentially have a disease that causes them to suck all of the psychic energy out of the room, so... beware of that.
Yeah.
Energy vampire.
But literally this time.
Seriously.
Oh yeah, that is a term, isn't it? I thought I was. Oh my god, yeah. No, see, because I have only heard of that term from What We Do in the Shadows, so I actually thought it was something they came up with. I forgot it was a real thing.
Funny that you
it
mentioned
is
vampires because I was
It's
a
a real
term.
term.
I was watching Kitchen Nightmares earlier, and Gordon ate something that was so filled with garlic. He was like, "Well, at least we're never gonna have to worry about vampires in this restaurant." Because that's something you say when you're eating food.
Yeah.
No, I mean that's a good response.
know.
Like,
You never
touche.
know.
That's a good response.
I'll be like, okay, damn, alright, okay, I get it. Okay, sorry, Chief, half the garlic.
Fucking
Sorry,
Vlad
chef.
Tepesh could be 2
Alright,
fucking
you got
tables
me.
over.
Alright, okay, yeah.
Yeah, but they
alright.
can't come into the restaurant unless you invite them in.
I mean, the restaurants have an open sign, and that's an
Yeah, that's the
invitation.
invite. That's the invitation.
That is the
That's the
invite,
implicit
yeah.
invitation.
Yeah.
But what if you
A
switch
lot
the
of
side to
vampire lawyers
closed?
have,
Well,
well, then
the
they have
vampire
to
can't
leave.
fucking come in then.
That's the point. It's a lot of vampire lawyers have been working to make sure that vampires have a lot more power than people think.
Just send vampires mixed messages.
A lot of ghouls
Have an
that work
open
at
sign and a
restaurants-
closed sign.
A lot of ghouls that work at restaurants, just as they're leaving, decide to not flip the sign to close, so that various vampires can just get in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway.
It's a real big problem.
Yeah. New York.
New York.
Fucking New York.
Anyway,
Anyway.
anyway, seriously, you have so much love to give. Friend love is what you are all about. Maybe this is what all that desperation has been leading up to. The slow raising of your friendship level in order to reach this peak of unbelievable bro power.
I hope he's literally next scene. She climbs on his back, and then we get just a one of the root ends of him just on the floor shriveled up.
Yeah.
Yeah, like
I don't even
freaking.
want I don't even want a description of him dying. I
Like
want
the
it to be
fucking
here we go, and then
dehydrated
just
Garfield.
he's dead on the ground.
It's like freaking Cheap Trick from Diamond is Unbreakable.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's actual
It's just like
shriveled.
the out of my way,
shell.
gay boy. I'm about to liberate myself from this divine shell. Oh, Piddle.
Yeah.
Cell has just been through here. Type shit.
Yeah.
Anyway, to free this young Goldblood from a codependent relationship, you've been conditioning your body. Putting it through its paces, building up a tolerance to bullshit and just bathing in metaphorical resonance.
I think our ribs are still broken.
Yep, and probably, somewhere along
Probably.
the way. Follicle kisses you. Wow, that is friendly. Lots of people kiss their friends, you're pretty sure. Maybe? Yeah, you're super progressive. This is fine. Sort of wish that the first alien tongue you've had in your mouth didn't taste like Cheetos, but you can't have everything in this life. You also
You can't have shit in Alternia.
Fucking anything. Gotta shit in Alternia. This fucking sucks.
Perfect. I think on my end, Arthur, that was a perfect sync up of can't have shit on
Yeah.
Alternia. That was spot on.
I wish that could be the episode title, but I don't think you can
YouTube
put
said-
one of those
Fuck
words in the
it,
episode.
fuck it, I'll
Just
just-
put can't have anything on
Can't have-
Alternia.
Can't have and shit
Or
censored
underscores.
comic book style in Alternia.
Yeah, that works.
To be like S
S
hashtag
and
tilde asterisk.
$! Hashtag exclamation mark gravestone symbol.
Fuck it. I might go ahead and put a gravestone emoji in.
I think that's like an R in Wingdings. You can get like a
No,
like a
I'd have
cross.
to use actual Unicode, copy a
damn
gravestone. I'd have to copy a gravestone emoji and paste it in there, but I can still do it.
gravestone emoji.
Gravestone.
Anyway, but
don't
holy
even know if
shit,
there is one.
you're doing it.
Probably.
You feel a rush of energy flow through you, lighting up your whole body and pouring into Follicle, filling her to the brim with the power she needs, the power she craves. God, you're the best friend ever. It's you. You rock. You seriously. Father.
Arthur, that's you.
Nothing. Hello.
oh my god, it is. Oh, I just
Yeah,
assumed
got
it was
the
the
out.
other person.
You know, Arthur, they do say the name of the character who's talking above the text box.
In
but I ain't
big letters there.
I ain't reading.
That's fair.
La la. La la.
Oh, wait, oh my god.
If I had. La 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 la.
The best.
If I were a rich man.
La 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 la.
Oh, son of a bitch. You feel something warm on the back of your neck, and Kuprum is giggling right next to your ear. Somehow, while you were busy kissing his girlfriend, he snuck up from behind and started kissing you too. What the fuck is happening?
What?
What the fuck?
Oh my god,
This
it's
kind of
polyamorous.
fucking somebody swap this shit somehow into volume 7. We gotta keep the curse going. Well, more just putting his mouth on you and moving his tongue around. Must be feeding psychic energy into you, which Follicle is sucking out of your mouth. Using like a goddamn copper wire. You could maybe be into it if you weren't behind a dumpster. And if you were looking for anything more than some good old-fashioned wholesome friending.
Cooper, fuck off. Don't help. You aren't involved in this.
Copram is still laughing, and he's added the lols back in, which you like even less when they're pressed against your neck. That's on the thumbnail.
Well, I don't know what that means. Is that like a kill yourself?
I don't know what it means, but what it's gonna be on the thumbnail, it's gonna be Cuprum on one side, Follicle on the other side, and in the middle, that.
Great. So question.
I think that's gonna be my hardest mog of like a few weeks. That's a top mog.
Yeah.
That challenges the rock eyebrow raise.
Yeah, it's got something. It's functioning at top. It's a peak perform. I haven't slept in a while.
Yeah, it's peak.
Its peak is what I'm trying to get across here.
It's a powerful mog.
Yeah.
Anyway, yeah.
Anyway, Cuprum is still laughing. I've read that one.
Yeah.
Got distracted by that. Anyway, he steps back and the flood of energy lets up. You go from feeling like a light bulb to feeling like a steadily deflating balloon. Follicle kisses you again. It still tastes like Cheetos, but also like dying. Like your entire body has been placed in a juicer and a giant is squeezing down. Your muscles twitch and drool drips out the corner of your mouth.
Oh.
Follicle must be the only thing holding you up, because when she steps back, you slump to your knees, then go down on your side. Your fall is broken by some old rotten fruit. Cool. Follicle stands silhouetted against the streetlight in all her greasy glory.
Thanks, Normie. That'll hold me for maybe like the next 15 minutes.
A fog closes in on you as you lie on that filthy pavement. Is it the fog of death, or just impending unconsciousness? You don't know. One thing is for sure, though. It is not the fog of impending friendship.
That has the same energy as that is not the
fog's
law of
green.
equivalent exchange.
That fog's green. As we learned from Zirama. Yep. Yep.
I'm so honestly though, I think it would have been a way better thing to just have them come over, kiss us, and be like, "Yeah, I can do this. and then it just immediately cuts to the screen of like, just like honestly, literally.
No, literally,
Just
it's just
graveyard.
like, I can do this. I feel great. I can't do that. And then it just hard cuts to here.
It's what I can't remember what animation it was, but it's the meme of like someone going to attack someone and then it hard cuts to them being in heaven. I think it was in one of Lythera's videos.
Yeah.
No, it's Failbow. It's the beam attack.
Oh yeah. Well, maybe both of them have used it at some point. You know, both have been around the block. Both. Have
It's a
done
funny
it.
joke.
Beam attack.
Anyway, finally, an hour into the recording, I'm going to do our
Yeah.
first rewind.
Oh my god.
You guys seem like
Luckily,
you have a wonderful, stable relationship.
Luckily, I'm not under strict time duress today.
Oh, you're not. Okay.
Are you?
Well, I'll need to get going by like 10 to 1 at the
Okay.
latest.
Fair enough. Anyway, Arthur?
Just because then I'll have to run down to work.
Yeah.
Arthur?
Oh yeah, that's me.
Yeah, it's you.
Yeah.
Do this again. Sorry.
Right? Glad you understand.
No, that's me,
Oh, that
Arthur.
is you. Oh,
Arthur, my sweetest, please pay attention.
I know. I'm trying.
Glad you understand.
You don't feel great about this. It's not cool to tell lies, especially not to your new friends. But it's also not cool to nag your rad new friends' relationship, especially when you don't know how the fuck any of this stuff works. Honestly, you should probably come up with some sort of mnemonic for just how little you know anything at all. About anything at all. You don't know what that means. YDKWTM.
That's a valid troll name.
You workshop it.
You'd have quit. You'd have quit him. You'd have quit him. You'd have quit him.
You'd have quit him.
Lol, you seem okay. Obviously a huge normie freak, but... okay.
You wonder what kind of people Kuprum has been hanging out with if he thinks you look normal. At this point, you're, what, dressed in a bathrobe, sunburned, slathered in sparkly lotion, and probably a bunch of other stuff you can't really remember right now. His friends must look really wild.
Makes my job easier.
You hope whoever those friends are will be your friends too. You aren't picky about looks. The group of blue bloods out on the street. Maybe they could use some friends too. Getting the vapors just a thought of all these potential connections.
Oh lord, I'm in the case of the vapors.
The next 6 routes are just all of those blue bloods in a row.
No, because you start around the dumpster to find out. Kuprum grabs the back of your shirt.
Where do you think you're going?
Idiot tries to make decisions for themselves. The decisions are bad. Nobody is fucking surprised. La 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 la.
You point out, very respectfully, that all these people look pretty lost and confused. You assume the prank is over now. Everyone can shake hands and go on as friends.
No, bro, we're gonna harvest these people for organs behind this alley, you fucking idiot. What the hell, man?
Why do you think we're in this alley?
Hold this bag.
There's a fucking ice bath prepared over there already.
If you want to
is
be
where
our
all
friend,
the
put all
livers
the
are
organs in
going.
the cooler.
Sorry, this is where all the squam blobs are going.
Yes, the fucking booze filtration blocks or whatever the fuck.
The fucking biscuit pushers go in this
Biscuit pushers? What?
Biscuit push.
Yes, fucking biscuit pushers now. That's what these are called.
I realised what I was saying
called
halfway
biscuit
through I
pushers
said
now.
it. And I was like, wait, what the fuck am I talking about?
Thing I've heard you ever
That's what livers do. They make biscuits move.
Biscuit. No, okay. It's because I remembered pump biscuit, but then I didn't say pump biscuit. I said biscuit pusher. That's one of their words for heart. Biscuit pushers.
And again, we weren't talking about hearts. We were talking about.
I know. I was adding on, but I add-on failed.
Let's keep this running.
Livers
uninstall
are called
add-on.
biscuit pushers now. The end. Anyway. This is idiotic considering what you've learned about Alternia up until now.
Not
delirious.
a prank. This is war.
It's not over until all of them are dead or crying.
Well, okay. As long as you aren't the one dead or crying, none of the high bloods look too close to doing either, though. They're standing in a clump in the center of the street, nervous but fine.
So Cooperman and Follicle murdered all those people. Where were you? I was over in the trash.
I was sitting down.
I was sitting in the trash. It's just a minor inconvenience, like a flat tire or a spilled cup of coffee. They've been lured into the slums by some greasy nerds, but Follicle and Cuprum don't seem to plan on doing anything besides watching and giggling. One of the Blue Bloods, a smallish girl with a cerulean symbol on her hair clips, is standing a little apart from the group, furiously texting.
The face when dirty blue blood girl starts losing her cool.
Should have known one of them would crack.
You aren't sure what's
Right.
going on.
Alright, take this Molotov and throw it in there.
You aren't sure what's going on. Yaswug.
You asked what's going on. Okay.
Yeah, shouldn't there be an O?
Still
You
not
aren't
great.
sure what's going.
Yeah, still not great.
If it was Yasuo, that just sounds like somebody misspelled Yasuo from League.
Or it's yes, we go.
Yasuo from JoJo, actually.
Nice.
The better option.
Why
Yep,
not have
absolutely.
both?
Regular is calling the damn drones.
Not you defending the league, Alex.
Anyway, mate.
Hasn't even read JoJolian, the longest one.
Usually high bloods wouldn't go running to them like that. Don't want to admit low bloods got one over on them.
When you get owned, fucking own it.
That could go on a t-shirt. Follicle and Cuprum seem bummed that their prank is going to end so fast with so little damage done. But another point of a prank that everyone gets out of it relatively unscathed. Anything more and it becomes an assault. Overhead there's a whir and a clank. Loud, but not loud enough to prepare you for the damn flying bus coming in for a landing out on the street. Holy shit. You don't think you've ever been so excited about public transportation. You are confident that continuing your ramble across this alien world is the best thing for you, but gosh, it would be nice to rest your feet for a little while. Even better, none of the trolls getting on the bus seem to have any money or travel passes. Perfect! You don't have any of those things either! You start around the trash pile again, and this time 2 pairs of hands grab onto your back, onto the back of your shirt.
Dude, where the hell are you going?
You quickly explain that you want to catch the bus before it takes off again. You have no idea how long it will be before another one arrives. Follicle and Cuprum look at you like you're crazy. Well, Cuprum looks at you, and Follicle kind of off over your shoulder. Can you call it looking if someone doesn't have eyes?
Listen, I know we make jokes about the intelligence of everybody around us. It's just our thing, but you are actually, like, mentally handicapped.
You can't just get on a chartered scuttle buggy. That's for Cerulean and up, maybe Teal if they got a death wish.
This damn hemo spectrum thing again. You really need someone to sit you down and explain exactly how all of this works. Preferably without calling you an idiot the whole time. Or hitting on you. It just seems so arbitrary.
Yeah, sure, bruh.
At least the oppressive power structures from your planet make sense. Oh yeah, definitely. Of course they
Yeah, I
do.
believe
Of
it,
course
I
they
believe
do.
it, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, at
Well,
least
no,
we
they don't
be,
actually, but you're used to them, which makes them
At
much
least
better
we
and more
be doing
acceptable.
racism for real reasons, like
MSPA
the
reader?
place you were born, instead of the color of your blood.
Being used to something makes it better and more acceptable?
Nah, it just means, no, actually, it's because, do you see, have you noticed the MSPA reader is white?
Yeah. Have you noticed that? Not just white, but incredibly white.
Oh!
Relative insert.
Yeah, if they weren't rendered in that symbolic MSPA fashion where they've got all the heads are like basically perfectly round, they'd have full on like the Crimson Chin. Actual Habsburg looking motherfucker.
Oh god, that's not it. Right.
Anyway, you hang back as all the Blue Bloods get on the bus. It occurs to you that even though it was their prank that lured the Blue Bloods down here, Follicle and Cuprum had to watch it all unfold from behind a dumpster. They don't dare do anything head on. Not that you support just randomly attacking people in the street, but it is kind of fucked up that only a certain kind of violence is acceptable aimed in a very specific direction.
Correct.
Real. First actually real thing that the MSPA reader has said, I think, this whole time. Judging from how easily Cuprum picked you up with his brain, he could hold his own in a fight, no problem. The bus takes off, blasting a backdraft that rattles the empty cans and crumpled bits of garbage in the gutter. Stillness descends on the alley. Well, that was anticlimactic. Cuprum said they were calling the drones, but a bus came instead. Maybe calling the drones can mean a whole bunch of things, like calling 911 can be to report a robbery, assault, or someone's leg falling off. Or that's what you think until you hear the distant but quickly closing pound of giant footsteps.
Oh, fuck!
Time to go.
Follicle wraps her arms more securely around Cuprum and he takes off. Like, literally takes off. At first, you think he's wearing those shoes with the little wheels on the bottom, the kinds kids wear to crash into stuff at the mall.
Also real.
But no, he's hovering a half-inch off the ground. You have to run to keep up with him. Your steps are distressingly loud on the pavement. A familiar weightlessness shoots through your limbs, settling into your guts. Energy crackles around you, picking you up off the ground and pulling you along behind them. He has enough power to float both of you at once, all while carrying his girlfriend on his back. You don't know much about physics.
That's
Psychics.
But that's
Your dick
pretty
map.
impressive. Your dick map.
Yeah.
Yeah!
Your dick map.
Hit me up with your dick map, bro! Cause I'm a freak!
Doo-doo. Anyway, the three of you round a corner and you forget all about being impressed because you are too busy freaking the fuck out. You were so busy worrying about the drone coming from behind that you did not considering the possibility of one closing in from the front. This one is smallish, but it's still a lot bigger than you. And a lot spinier. And a lot more endowed with dangerous lasers. And it's focused on the three of you instead of someone else. You, Follicle, and Cuprum make a similar noise. It goes a bit like... "Arg, smash!" The smash at the end comes from Cuprum picking all three of you up with his brain and tossing you just as the drone shoots a laser out of its torso. It blasts the pavement where you'd been standing into craggy, smoking chunks. You tumble feet over ass into the alley wall. A concerning pain twinges through your healing ribs, but you are just so used to injuries at this point, you barely wince.
Is Alternia's deadliest ass about to claim another victim?
What's more concerning is Follicle. The blast rips her off of Cuprum and sends her in the opposite direction into the alley wall with you. She immediately curls into a ball like a pill bug with a lot of hair. She doesn't respond when you ask her if she's okay and you aren't sure if you should touch her. You shouldn't move injured people, right? Especially not injured people with void rot.
I'm fine. I'll live. Oh, fuck.
The drone had a 50-50 chance of coming in your direction instead of Kuprum's, and surprise, it did. It moves altogether way too fast for something that size. Are big things supposed to move to be slow? That's what video games taught you.
It can be big and fast, but it's gotta then die quickly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the rules.
It can be. It's a triangle of.
Or it's a mini boss.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Or
yeah.
it's a mini boss. Actually, it's a drone. It's definitely a mini boss. Video games wouldn't lie, would they?
Oh, it's a mini boss.
Fuck. Shit. Hell. You've come all this way, dodged so many dangers, and made so many friends. And now you're just gonna get lasered by some huge, spiky robot monster thing. Even
That's
robots, they kind of look organic, but so do, like, the couches here. But you digress. It's going to kill you. But instead of dealing you a quick fatal blow, the drone stops in the center of the street. Its big ugly head swivels toward Follicle. Oh god. Is it possible you found someone more colorable than you? Alternia definitely didn't seem like a great place to be the weakest link. As usual, you're next to useless. All you can do is watch as the drone takes heavy steps towards her. Desperate, you kick a nearby trash can. You shout, you make as much noise as you can, trying to draw its attention. Once you have it, you aren't sure what you're going to do with it, but you aren't worried about that right now.
Pick up the trash lid like Captain America.
So what I would do is I would call in my air support orbital laser charge, and then
You just don't know when to give up, do you? I could do this all
Well, you
day.
see, guys, I got my 25 kill streak. That means I can summon the nuke.
so what I would do is a laser would come towards me, and I would catch it, and then I would roll it into a tennis ball, and then throw it back.
Just parry.
And
yeah,
I would
gonna do
catch
with
the
the
laser,
ball?
I'd scrunch it into a tennis ball, I'd throw it back, and then I'd throw the tennis ball laser back at the thing.
and then afterwards I would pull a comically large ham out of my pocket and go.
And gain all my HP back. I'd get all my HP back.
And then I continue throwing it back.
Into some, like, fifth-dimensional beings.
Yeah. What we're doing here is we're doing what if Mr. Mitzel Spitlick was the MSPA reader. The drone grinds to an uncertain halt. Its head slowly turns toward you, then back to Follicle. It can't make up its mind. Should it go for Void Rot or the noisy asshole? You look around for weapons, while it's frozen in indecision. There's nothing here but empty bottles and tiny pieces of concrete. You really are a worthless wreck.
Throw a bottle at it.
Your new friend is about to get stomped or blasted or kicked with a giant metal leg. And all you can do is hop around like a maniac and smash a trash can. Fuck. Luckily, for once, you aren't the only one here. Your new friend already has a friend. You're really friend crashing here. Kuprum doesn't screw around. He rises up on a wave of crackling power, attacking the drone by, well, basically just putting his hands on his big ugly head and discharging as much energy as possible, frying whatever brainstem the thing has. You try to be at least a little bit useful and drag Follicle out of the way of the drone just as it falls, but it doesn't fall, it just shuts down. The evil red glow of its eyes dies and it goes still. It just becomes a giant ugly statue of an alien robot in the middle of a filthy street. Kuprum drops like a rock, and before he's even out of the air, he's on his way to Follicle. He shoves you out of the way.
Fall, are you okay? Please say you're okay. What the fuck, Fall?
Follicle buries her face in Kuprum's chest, her two little fists clinging tight to his arms. Her shoulders rise and fall. She's taking huge breaths like she can't get her lungs to work right. Do trolls even have lungs? They probably call them something weird like respiratory sacs, breath glands, suck sphincters.
Biscuit pushers.
Biscuit pushers. Every organ is a biscuit pusher.
I like how she immediately flicked forward into Mog position.
Just get the
Gravestone question mark?
My heart hurts.
Anyway. Yeah.
I'm fine. Idiot.
You had a snide comment all ready to go concerning appreciating the loved ones while you can before a big metal monster comes and squishes them. But sitting here watching Cuprum hold follicle like he never wants to let her go, well, all your snideness drains into a puddle at your feet. You don't know them. You don't know their life. Their relationship might not be the healthiest, but honestly, whose is? You've seen some really bad shit. Both here and back home.
Hey! You okay, Doc?
Yeah, you really are. Thanks to them.
I thought she was dribbling.
Yeah, me too.
Also, the aforementioned goal.
This is the
Kiss the
strangest
NSPA
T for
kiss
T
themselves.
relationship I've ever seen.
Also, they never explicitly said that we were friends.
Good enough.
Good enough.
They seem chill.
What? One last thing left to do.
Well, one last rewind to do. Here we go. Let's get it all fucked up again before we round out. Let's stick up for ourselves.
Let's stick up for us. They just throw you to space.
I'll probably throw you out there with the bruise and you get beaten to death.
You put it to them offhandedly, but perhaps it is they who are the trash creatures, since they're the ones who smell like they've been rolling in it for the past few days. For some reason, this makes them laugh even harder.
Cooper, check out the badass we got here.
My face when a freaky cold-baked nerd lord talks back.
Okay, that's actual 4chan posting.
Yep.
Actual green
Yeah.
posting.
Why don't you run away and cry about it?
Yeah, go and tell your Lucisanas.
The girl tugs at the boy's hair, and then they're off, cackling and running up the street with a weird stumbling gait. They leave you all on your lonesome, fresh friendship opportunities withering on the vine. You probably dodged a bullet, but you can't prevent the oncoming.
It's for the best.
Yeah, unironically.
Unironically, yeah.
Yeah.
So, how do we feel at the end of...
The most bug-like Alternians we've seen.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, they were funny.
Yeah, definitely some funny individuals. Some a couple
Funny
of
haha and funny peculiar.
yeah,
Yes.
a couple of interesting
I
characters.
wonder if the
Certainly.
relationship reflects on any actual is like similar to any actual insects that have like symbiotic relationships.
Maybe, although well, no, she's in a sense eating him. She's eating his psionic energy. I was gonna say, oh yeah, that just means that Follicle's just gonna eat him at some point. But like, yeah, in a sense, she's constantly doing that. There's a sexual innuendo in there, but I can't be bothered to find it. Anyway.
Oh, it's really not far.
Yeah, I really can't be bothered. I can see it, but I can't be bothered to actually get it. Anyway. So, yeah.
Alright.
Good shit. Good shit. Good shit.
Yeah, it was nice.
Indeed. Indeed. Wait a second.
Alright. Let's wrap this up quickly.
Yes, sorry. If you like this video, hit that like button. If you very much like this video and want to see more like it, hit that subscribe button. We upload episodes of Reading Homestuck every Monday or Tuesday, depending on your time zone, and we upload other things on Thursdays or Fridays, again, depending on your time zone. Other things like Dicey Deeds, which, I'm gonna be real, there's a lot coming of Dicey Deeds, because, full disclosure, this week, if I'm not mistaken, we're recording three of them.
One, 3 of them. Goddamn.
Yep.
Is the plan, I believe. I might be wrong. But at least as far as I have penciled in on my schedule, we're doing 3 of them. We're recording 3 of them this week, which will be released at various different times throughout March. Well, no, one of them's going to be in February. Maybe 2 of them. I don't have my schedule in front of me. I can't. No. Anyway, a lot of Dicey Deeds happening. One major series of Dicey Deeds that we do, though, is Lancer. Mech tabletop RPG featuring the Canaries, a group of mercenaries. Sort of, it's Suicide Squad with mechs, and compared to the first attempt at a movie, better writing. Compared to the second one, I'll leave it up to audience interpretation, but it may be close. We also do, aside from Dicey Deeds, we do Diggin' Rimper, which is sort of a improv comedy board game Danganronpa parody thing where these 3 control one bumbling idiotic psychopath who sometimes murders and sometimes spontaneously decides to do a pacifist run for 25 seconds and then quits.
And other times we play Fire Emblem.
And other times they play Fire Emblem. It do be like that sometimes. And then there's also Writing Homestuck, our Trollsona series, where we make our own sort of story with these various characters. Some loosely based on us, others of created completely from whole cloth. It is a fun time. The story of the first session ended relatively recently, but do not worry, there is a lot more to come, and I will simply tell you that
Got some
cooking has occurred, and you will learn about it eventually. But you can also follow me on Tumblr and on Blue Sky, where I post the images that I make for that Trollsona series. For Writing Homestuck, it's, you know, you can also over there send me asks or DMs or anything you anything you so choose to send. Sometimes if you're trying to comment something over here on YouTube will just fucking eat it, which is very annoying for all involved. So if that does happen, Tumblr/Blue Sky is a pretty damn good recourse to go for. You can also follow June on Tumblr, Blue Sky, and on Instagram. June?
Yeah, I'm just gonna say this very briefly. You can follow me on those places. I put stuff there sometimes, I promise.
Yeah.
Follow me.
Indeed.
I'm gonna hop out because I need to go to work.
All right,
I have
fair
to go
enough.
to work today.
Just hit us with hit us with a bye, and I'll stick it on the end. And you can also follow Arthur on Twitch. Arthur.
I'm gonna be streaming on Sundays at twitch.tv/PENNEDRAIG Pendraig. It'll be it'll be 7 p.m. GMT, which for Americans is 1 p.m. on the West Coast and 2 p.m. on the East Coast, and it'll be 2.5 hours to 3 hours, depending on how tiring it is.
Yeah.
Because it's been a very long time since I've done it. I'd like to keep
gotta
doing
get
it
back in
every
the swing
week.
of things. Man's got to get his mojo back. And Mason, do you have anything you wish to say at the end of this here episode of Reading Homestuck Hiveswap Friendsim?
Only to say thank you to everybody for watching. We love making this stuff. We hope you guys enjoy watching it. And yeah, lots more to come in the coming weeks. So keep your eyes peeled for those Thursday uploads as well, because that's or slash Friday, because that's going to be a lot of fun.
We've got some things going on. We've got some irons in the fire, as one viscous circuits might put it. But we will see you in the next video Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.